everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Coffee Comment. This is me, Mecca.
And me, Ryan.
Oh, guys, we missed you. Last week was an interesting show. But we are back, and sad to say, this will be our final episode of our podcast for series or / season 1.
But we'll be back.
We will be back, and we're coming back better than ever for season 2 in 2 weeks.
So,
So,
just 2 weeks. That's
right. So all you got to do is just, continue to catch up on what you missed. And we have exciting things coming up for season 2. So let's get into it tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about side chicks. Side chicks and why the good girls always finish last. Why the good girls never, why we aren't enough. And yes, I said we because I'm considered one of the good girls.
That's right. I'm in that category.
Me to my knowledge, I've never been, nor have I ever wanted to be anybody's side chick. I don't think that's cute. Like I said, to my knowledge, I've always been the main chick. I've always been the one that's either months on end or years on end, the girlfriend and the fiance. And I dealt with side chicks. I've been dealing with side chicks since 15, unfortunately. You shouldn't be a thotty boppy at 15, but hey, some people just feel like
they're making a career. Side chicks is a career now.
Yeah, it is. It's just like becoming an Instagram model.
Actually, side chicks have always been around. It's just that now it's like trendy. It's like something to aspire to be.
It's not cute though.
It's not.
I watched a short little tidbit on YouTube of an interview that Mary Mary did. If anybody don't know who Mary Mary is a gospel duo with Erica and Tina Campbell. And they, of course, asked Erica and Tina about infidelities in their marriage, and they asked Tina about what was going on with the infidelity in her marriage. And Erica said something that I think most good girls would agree with. What are you getting out of sleeping with my husband or sleeping with my, my man, my long-term partner, or, my boyfriend at the time? What are you getting out of it? All you're going to get is a bag, some shoes, maybe a little dinner. But at the end of the day, I'm still taking care of him. He's still coming home to me. Right. And we still have that bond. He's not leaving me. You're just something to play with. Because maybe I'm too busy. Like Tina was saying, I'm not going to sit here in front. She said, I was too busy for my husband. And I seen past my husband. All I seen was my career. Because I got to make this money for us to live in this nice lavish house and drive these nice lavish cars. And I see my children. I did not see my husband. So therefore, he felt like he had to get the attention elsewhere. Which made sense. And she, she kept it honest. She kept it 100. And that was all that she could do. And I agree with that. There are side chicks for a reason sometimes.
Where's the reason?
For like the reason that she just said. She wasn't paying attention to her husband. And he was too coward to sit down and talk to her. He should have sat down and talked to her as a husband, coming to you and saying, hey, babe, this is what's going on. This is what I don't feel. Or I believe she said that he actually did talk to her, sit down and talk to her once, but she was looking past it because all she was thinking was, I don't want to be broke no more. I don't want to go back to whatever. So I'm going to leave you home with the kids and I'm going to get on the road and I'm going to take this show and I'm going to take this gig and I'm going to take this book signing and I'm going to do what I have to do for our family, trying to be the breadwinner. When he said that, she wasn't listening. So that's why I'm saying maybe there is a reason. Maybe you aren't paying attention to your partner, or maybe you aren't getting that affection, but I still feel like there's no reason for any side, anything, because you should not be a coward. If you in this for the long haul, y'all know each other's family business, medical issues. Y'all know, of course, y'all know each other in and out sexually. I feel like you should sit down and have that talk with your partner and say, hey, I'm not getting enough attention. Or, hey, I don't like the way that you treat, was treating me when we went to this thing. I don't like how you introduced me that way.
Basically, communication.
Communication, period.
Communicate.
Period.
It's key.
And there's no reason for a side anything. And it gets hard. I'm not even married and I wasn't married, but I was in a long-term relationship, and I felt like if I had something, if everything's get hard and frustrated, but as soon as I got mad or as soon as we had an argument, I never think about, oh, I'm just going to talk to the next person. Oh, I'm just going to sleep with the next person because they pissed me off. I feel like it's never that serious.
Well, confession, like Usher said, these are my confessions. I can say, and I've grown past this, but in my 20s, I did do that. It's like, I always felt like if I wasn't getting that attention that I needed from my partner, I was like, okay, I don't understand I don't understand why you're not giving me attention. So yeah, I would seek attention somewhere else. So, I mean, even if it was just like 5, 10, 15, maybe a day attention, whatever, a short period of time of attention, I definitely would engage in it. Now, I'm not saying I'm proud of or anything like that, but it did happen.
You live and
right. But the thing about it is, but what's so funny is I never messed with like married men. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of tacky.
That's not cute.
It's not. I'm like, I'm not in the market to break up anybody's marriage or anything. I really don't want to break up anybody's relationship, but I feel like this, if the guy is talking to me and he has a girlfriend, he ain't trying to be too committed to this girlfriend. So I feel like,
I don't know. That's true. But I honestly, and now I'm starting to think it. When I was growing up, people always told me I am an older person and a younger body. Like, I have an old soul. And I'm not sitting here to say, oh, I have an old soul. Like, I know everything. I done been through it all. But I've just never, I see, even with divorced parents and a lot of relationship issues and, things that my family have gone through, my mom has always told us, like, to be committed to the person you with and, work things out and don't always run from things, just period in life. So I just felt like there was no necessary, maybe it comes with maturity. Maybe everybody is different.
Those kind of values to me is when you're married. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it with the partner that you are thinking about getting married or y'all at that point, but that kind of stuff, stick it through and, talk it out, work it out. Yeah. Yes, you should do that to a certain extent, but if you are my husband, I can understand us, talking it out.
That's what I was talking about like the whole marriage thing, like, okay. Like stick it out, but I don't know. I'm speaking from a millennial point of view, even though I do have it also. I also believe like nowadays people, even Toni Braxton said it on the show. Like, her mom was mad that she was moving in with somebody, or she had somebody moving in, and she was like, "Well, Mom, you gotta test the milk out." No, you gotta test the milk before you buy it, or something like that. And she was like, "No, Toni, you're supposed to date and you're supposed to get married before you move in." That's just not how it is in 2016. 2016, when people are getting in relationships, they're long-term relationships, they moving in together, they share, they know each other financial stability, not necessarily sharing bank accounts and,
some of them are.
Some of them are. We didn't share bank accounts. We had our separate accounts, but we did have mutual funds because we lived together. So I feel like once it gets to that point also is when you should sit down and you should talk about certain aspects of the relationship, because we live together. Is we're deep in. We should not just be doing whatever because we're not married. At the same time, we still live together. We're still in this long-term relationship. There's something that we have to work out. Now, if you don't want that, don't go moving in.
Well, sometimes sometimes love is a powerful drug. I always say this.
That is
love
true.
Love is a powerful drug. So
like
it doesn't. It's stronger than crack. Yeah. I say that too.
Yep.
I've been talking about this at work and everything. I'm like, I don't care what nobody says. Love is the strongest drug on site. There ain't no street drug that is stronger. But as far as you talking about, if we're got to the point that we're moving in and blah blah blah. Still, you just doing that. Sometimes, you know for a fact, or you sit and think to yourself, this is not wise for me to move in with this person. But you got that little voice in your head talking about, but you love him or you love her. So it's going to work out. We going to fix whatever, or we going to tweak whatever once we move in together. No, that's not going to happen. You need to work out whatever you got going before you move in with each other, because the same shit that was happening outside your relationship is going to be now the same shit that you bringing into this home that y'all are going to try to live together with. So, but to each his own if that's what you choose to do. But as far as these side chicks they are taking over the map. These hoes, like I said, are making careers out of this. These hoes what
is the purpose of exposing, though? Like, I'm pretty sure 9 times out, like, these girls that come on these shows, like tomorrow on Love and Hip Hop, Willie's side chick is gonna confront the wife. What is your purpose, though? Like, are you really, honestly, and truly hurt? But, bitch, you can't be truly and honestly and 100% hurt, because 9 times out of 10, this man or this woman, whoever done told you, I'm in a relationship, or I'm married.
Even in that case, I mean, they're celebrities. And especially if this hoe is hanging around a celebrity, that means she is mingling in the industry.
Right.
So Willie is not her first.
You're right.
So she knows the industry. So the thing about her is that she really thought that Willie Mae was going to be more into her. But guess what? The good girl showed up and took over, and the thotty body wanted him, and he's like, nah, no, you ain't wifey material. Right. But that cracks me up too, because there are men out there who use the thoughts for what they're there for. Mm-hmm. And then there's ones that talking about, I want wifey, I want wife, I want this, I want my girl, this. But then you're still messing with the thotty bodies.
I don't get that. So it's like you and women, like we for the most part, some of us know. I'm talking females. I'm not gonna say me. I'm just saying in general. Know ourselves. So when we're sure of that, when we love somebody and get into a relationship, and then you start telling us certain things that you want us to do, we start to mold ourselves into that. So, dude, if you're telling me, oh, I like for you to wear sneakers more, heels are not always important. Or I like that I want you to cook more so we can stop making reservations, we can stop eating out. And I start doing all of these things. I want stripper sex. I want to have a strip show when I come home, and start doing all of that. And then you still go out and cheat
because
I think it's because
no, this is what it is. It's the simple fact that he has that control. I could tell you, hey Mecca, I want you to swing off this chandelier, jump on me, and yeah. But you'll do it because you're like, I love you, damn it. And that is what you want me to do. Okay. Like I said, love is a powerful damn drug. And then they have that control. People with no morals. If they can find somebody they can control, they know that I can tell you X, Y, and Z, what I want you to do, how I want you to be, and you will be that way. But I also know that I could go out and do whatever and come back, and you may catch me, but guess what? You're still going to talk to me. You're still going to be in a relationship with me, and we're still going to be great. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I'll text you tomorrow. And what we do, we pick up the phone. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Ride from work?
You hungry? Did you eat? And he's sitting there,
You need some money?
and of course, he's going to take all that in. So, I mean, it's just funny to see the side chicks. I mean, I'm very impressed by some of them. Like, I don't understand the whole point. Now, and I'm saying if I was going to be a side chick and I'm attached to a celebrity or celebrities, whatever the case, if I'm going to be a thotty body, I'm not going to open up my mouth and say anything. It's no point, because then guess what? That cuts your money off. That cuts your lifestyle off.
You just look dumb.
That's the thing that I think some of these thoughts don't get. I'm like, if you want to continue to have that bankroll in your account every month or every week or however he's giving it to you, why in the world would you sit there? And I understand you get your little 5 seconds of fame, but why in the world would you mess up your income? Now, if I was that type of chick, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be so quiet. They're gonna be like, oh, I heard you was messing with Chris Brown. Who? I don't know what you're talking about. And honestly, you wouldn't know that I'm messing with whomever because I'm not going to be the type to talk. But, word gets around.
Right.
But I'm not going to sit up there and put him out. Or if I do decide to take pictures because we out and about, it ain't going to be on nobody's blog. And you can't pay me enough for the picture. Why? Because I'm not going to continue to get the check. That's how I look at it.
I meant to cut you off when you said blog. I take offense.
Oh my God.
Okay. There's something, I'm 24, but I know there is something called a tabloid, okay? That's where all the messy, fake, dumb stories go, okay? Now when people call up, it's on a blog. They talking shit about me on a blog. No, it's a gossip site.
But there are people who blog about entertainment messiness.
Gossip about mess.
It don't matter however you want to place it, it's still a blog. And they will blog about it. I understand that you're a blogger and the fellow bloggers out in Atlanta. I'm not saying all of y'all do that, but there are blogs
well, that's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother episode.
That's you want to make that a topic?
Sure. That's a whole nother episode. I'm going to tell you why it's a whole nother episode. Because, like you just said, I take offense to that because when people say blog, you get a kind of nasty rap when you say, oh, yeah, I'm blog. They go, oh, so what do you blog about? They want, especially black bloggers, they want you to just stop and be like, yeah, I caught Kim and Kanye doing such and such. I'm not that type of person. But like I said, that's another.
The only reason that these blogs are in rotation is because there are those who started these blogs and then they come across the side chicks and any other messiness, and so hence their career started. So I'm not saying that all bloggers or blogs are like that, and it's kind of messed up, I guess, that one bad blog or blogger has kind of put, I guess, a dirty taste in everybody's mouth when you mention the word blog or I'm a blogger. But the case may be there are messy blogs, but
nonetheless, back to the side chicks.
Right.
Not that they're really that important, but
well, we thought they were important.
We thought we were important. Yeah, sure.
But as far as the good girl part, good girls are thrown under the bus a lot because of the fact that maybe we don't do as these side chicks will do because we have more morals and respect for ourselves. So we're not going to do what thotty bodies and side chicks
Thank you.
will do.
I was about to say, because at this point, as far as us good girls, I'm just going to call them, for lack of a better word, thirst buckets. Thirst buckets and the thotty bodies and, the side chicks.
Tracy still call them popcorn?
Popcorn hoes. Hey, Tracy. Popcorn hoes. They're just willing to, what I had to tell my ex is, you don't realize, you're calling me, saying that you're getting uninterested and all that stuff, but you don't realize females are females. Females are vicious. Nowadays, these females are petty as hell. And they're thirsty as fuck. So, you want to kick it with this chick for the moment because she could smoke up some with you. She can listen to the same music. She can pretend like she like basketball. She could wear the hottest new Jordans. But guess what, boo? At the end of the day, she's still a female, number one. And number two, she's going to have feelings. Point blank and period. Like, you think you could just keep moving on to the next person, moving on to the next person, moving on to the next person. But at the end of the day, once y'all start kicking it too heavy, too tough, the moment that you do something that she's not going to like, she's going to come after you. She's going to have an attitude. She's going to tell you, oh, well, I feel some type of way because of whatever. She's going to bring that up. Everybody is cool the initial meeting. Everybody is cool the initial hangout. Everybody is cool the initial text. So you thinking you moving on to the thirst buckets is going to solve your issues? No. It's not.
But like it's just that moment of, I don't know what the word is. It's just that moment of, I guess you feel free.
Ego boosters.
So that too. You're like, It really doesn't. Bottom line, just doesn't make sense. You leave. What's the 80-20 rule? They be fucking around with them 20s and leave the 80s, and then they be looking back, talking about damn. Talking about, yep, that's all you can do is damn.
Right.
And damn. Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna damn you with this hot ass picture though.
Me
and bae. So,
and I know how to turn it on and off. I mean, I just hope that the next person that I meet, appreciates my neo soul listening, pop music having, Starbucks
stationary
drinking,
loving,
stationary drinking. It's so funny because today I told my coworker, I said, I just started laughing, and she's like, "Why are you laughing?" I said, the funniest thing would be if I'm talking to somebody, for them to like really get my attention, I would want the simplest thing. And it's either talking to somebody, dating somebody, or like meeting somebody. If they gave me a basket with a Barnes & Noble gift card, a Starbucks drink at the door, or like a Starbucks gift card, some flowers and some candles, we might could take this somewhere. Like that's
you have become my lover.
We getting married.
We married. Meet me at the altar, like JD say. Meet
That's
me at the
how
altar.
simple I am. But I also can turn. I can turn it on and off, honey. What people don't know, what family members and everything don't know, is the side that my friends see. You think that I'm, I am very much so classy. I do love the Lord. Jesus is on my main line.
On the main line.
Okay.
Yes.
But I
Hallelujah.
do loves me a cocktail, and I love to twerk. So I'm just saying, I'm working on it. I'm working on,
She's twerking for Jesus. Ain't nothing wrong. Twerking for Jesus.
I'm working on it, but I don't find myself uninteresting. I'm about my business.
We have another Kenny G moment. Go ahead, because I feel like you said up.
I'm about my business when it is, relevant. And I don't understand why somebody like me who cares about education, religion, work, family and friends and so forth would finish last. Like, why do we get the end of it? Why are side chicks being so glorified and so worthy?
Side chicks
I don't even listen to Trey Songz no more because all he's a hoe. He sings about wanting to be the side nigga. Like, I'm gonna take you home. He ain't gotta know. We gonna be disrespectful. Like, no, I don't even listen to him no more because he is just downright disrespectful. Like, you're talking about breaking up somebody's home, and people are sitting here just getting it, grooving, just vibing.
It's the same people that's buying R. Kelly while he pissing on 14-year-olds. So, I'm just saying why he dating a 19-year-old, but that's another topic. Another topic. This one show is pulling different topics. Y'all see in season 2.
Right.
But I wish that I could get a male's perspective. I mean, you can always, all my men that are listening.
Yes, chat us.
You can go on to the IG page.
Facebook.
The coffee comment. And please, give us the reason. Some insight. Because right now you're getting it from a female's perspective. And also just the things that we've seen in the entertainment world with side chicks and, things of that nature. But I would love to get a male's perspective on side chicks. Do you really take these bitches serious? Would you really wife a side chick? I mean, why do you have side chicks when you're either in a relationship or married? Please, I would love to hear guys' perspective on that. So if you can go to the coffee comment on Instagram and put it under the lovely picture that has the topic of side chicks, that'd be awesome.
Or even write us here in Spreaker. Go to Spreaker.com. We are live, and you can definitely chime in and write us under there.
Right, because we would definitely like to know the hype of these lovely, I'm not going to call them whores, these lovely ladies that do what they do. And like I said, it's just hilarious to see side chicks because some of them are just not bright. Now, I know that there's some undercover side chicks that's just, like I said, that's keeping their mouths closed because they I like to eat. I like the lifestyle that I have. I'm not fucking it up for nobody. I don't give a damn. But then there's the ones that just they don't think. And I'm not trying to help you side hoes, but I'm just saying some of you
Bitch,
silly hoes
think because people are silly. Okay, so my ex was dealing with this broad out here, and this bitch is so dumb. You, first of all, come to find out she was hella young, but nevertheless, if my girl told you that she was still living with her ex, okay, ladies, let me ask you, Ryan.
Yes.
If you dealing with a dude and he say, "Oh, I'm living with my ex," and we don't talk, we don't do nothing, would you 100% believe him?
No. Because that's some bullshit. Because I'm like, it's one of them nights. Because hell, I got exes out there, and let them chime in at the right time. Give me a text when I'm horned up.
Hello, bling. That's what the fuck the song means, okay? This broad literally got like, she's like, once she finally like, I guess I hit her up. Once we talked, she was like, well, she told me that y'all didn't talk, or then I said, honey, I pick her up from work. We just went on a date like 20 minutes ago. How did you only think that you was her girlfriend? Like, please tell me. She's like, I wanted to talk to you for the longest, but I didn't because I was scared. Oh, well, how did you find me? I said, don't worry about all that. She's like, she wouldn't even give me her password. Bitch, I have her social. What are you mad because she didn't give you her password? That's because you are not to whatever, I guess her phone, her Instagram, whatever she wanted. The girl wanted proof. And my ex was not budging.
Oh, I can tell you how to get that.
I
know how to get Facebook.
But how did you expect her to give you any of that information?
I don't expect them to give it to me.
The girl asked.
I don't need to.
Whatever she said, I don't give a damn. But the cute part was,
I'm gonna just give y'all.
She thought she was the
give y'all a tip.
She was dumb. She listened to everything my ex told her like a dumbass.
I'm gonna just give you a tip. You are not gonna ask. Don't ask for a password because you're not gonna get it. Because honestly, first off, if you asked your partner for, or not even partner, somebody that you talking to for their passcodes and whatnot to this, ding dong, they gonna ask you for the same fucking thing. So
I
just
don't give a damn. I ain't got nothing to hide, and I always had that password.
But my thing about this, if the person that you're talking to says, no, I'm not gonna give you this, and you ain't gonna find that, blah blah blah. Just, if that person just happens to drink or smoke or do whatever, just have that one good night of fun. I'm sure enough, you'll get the phone and you get to do, you'll find out information. I'm not speaking of personal experience or anything.
The bitch wasn't around long enough to even get that information. Like I said, she thought it was cute. First of all, to tell me, well, she didn't even give me her password. That's hilarious.
Maybe she wanted some sympathy because you are an ex, so she figured that you too.
I wasn't her ex at the time, though.
Oh, oops. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Like, what? I don't know. But just, like Ryan was saying, some of these hoes are just dumb. They're stupid. And they don't even know how to be a side chick. They don't even know how to be,
well, that made me
not seen, not heard.
But there's levels to side chicks. But nonetheless, they're bottom bitches. And that's not the bottom. When I say bottom bitch, I know in the pimp world that means the good bitch, the main bitch. No, when I say use bottom bitches in this content, that means that's what it is. The bottom bitch. You are at the bottom. So, but I mean, for the good girls that are out there, it does suck for us because sometimes these guys and girls expect sometimes for you to act the same as the side chicks, but then on the flip side, they want you to be this classy chick. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You heard Luda. They don't act right. So it's like, don't, you know, you almost like you bite the hand that feeds you. It's like you got this girl in your life that is ride or die, that's got your back, that's supportive and everything like that. And then you turn around one night because you see a fat ass or whatever your flavor on a female or a male, and you go get the side. And then you start fucking around with the side. It does not make any sense because bottom line, we do find out. Why? Because you men are very predictable. You guys are very routine, so you guys will mess up. I hate to be this way, but women are sneakier and better at it than men.
Boom.
Because it is
well,
what it is.
some females.
No,
some, some.
Even the dumbest females got her tricks. Females, we're more of a thinker. We're gonna think before. We got plan B going as we got plan A. So we always got it. Is men, sorry to say, but y'all got plan A, plan A, plan A, and if plan A fall off, that's when you get plan B going. And then by the time you start thinking about plan B, we done already caught you talking about boom. So what's Becky with the good hair's name? Because I see that and the stupid thing about it is, this is where y'all fuck up, is that y'all follow the bitch on Instagram or Facebook. It does not make any sense because you... Once again, us women are genius at Facebook and the media, and we will go through there. We know how it works. So it's just like,
right.
Don't make sense. Side hoes, just stop. Just stop. Well, the dumb ones. All of them need to stop, but the silly ones that want to take pictures and I'm sleeping with this person.
With no face.
And then they want to sell it to
you want to put it... But that's the funny part though. You posting pictures with no face. You only posting a hand. When you doing that, chick, you know you ain't supposed to be with them, dog. You know you're not supposed to be with them if you have to do that.
The infamous side hoe, side chick, giving a shout out to Cat Stacks. That bitch was she not only was taking face pictures, she's like, boom, and I got a story for you. So as bad as Cat Stacks was, I'm sorry, I was a follower. It was like reading some good literature. I was like, what's Cat Stacks gonna do today? Who she got up in her mix? I have to admit, I was following Cat Stacks and waiting for a book to come out like Corinne Steffen. I was on the Cat Stacks. And she was like, I'll take a picture. Click, click, click. I got stories. I got this. I got that. But good girls are definitely getting overlooked by the side chicks.
But what I was gonna say was, we had a conversation, me and my Facebook friends. My cousin posted something, and she said basically this guy or whoever asked her to lower her expectations, lower her standards.
Whoa.
And she's like, basically, boy, bye. Like,
really?
And I feel like the reasons why side chicks even get approached by so many people, we might think highly of our partner. Of course you do. You with them, you say you love them, you kicking it, whatever, you're dating, you're engaged, whatever the case is. We might think highly of them, but they might not think highly of themselves. And when they don't think highly of themselves, then they want to go to the next thirst bucket that's willing to pop it on handstand and do all this extra stuff. And then they know that what you said earlier, they can control them. See, they can't control the good girls because we got too much head on our shoulders to even mess with the bullshit that they trying to bring to the table.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, we gonna uplift you like, yeah, you a good singer, you a good artist, you a good doctor, whatever the case is. We can tell them that all day. But what I learned is a lot of deep-rooted issues. That comes from not hearing it from family, not hearing it from grandma, not hearing it from mommy, not hearing it from daddy.
Now,
so it's sad to say, like,
is that mommy complex?
Maybe. Not necessarily, some people, it's not necessarily our fault because it's something we cannot deal with. It's something we can't handle. And that's what I said earlier. It's a lot of ego strokers. Even though they don't want to hear it from us because they're already in, months or years in that situation. They feel like they got to hear it from other people. And these people that they dealing with they don't have nothing 9 times out of 10, they don't have nothing going for themselves. They work in a mediocre job. They don't know how to start a business. They rather eat off of other people and mooch off of other people.
Woo!
They don't have.
I know a moocher.
They don't have any high expectations for themselves. They're not even looking for a ring. They looking for what's good right now and what's good, just for the second and for the moment. So they could give 2 fucks about breaking up your happy home, breaking up your marriage, breaking up your long-term relationship or your engagement. They can give 2 dams because they don't have nothing going for themselves. And our partners can't see more for themselves, so they go out and they seek all the BS. And like I said, at the end of the day, we can't necessarily, as much as we want to be, Superwoman with the wings and everything that God gave us, we can't, because those are deep-rooted issues that they have to fix within themselves and within their family situation.
And on that, I have to say hallelujah and amen. Pastor Morris, yes, it's true. It's true. That sounds like another topic. I mean, we pulling out topics for season 2. Y'all, please tune back in.
Yes.
But, I mean, you made some very, very valid points. Preach. I'm just like over here clutching my non-existent pearls. Preach. That's some deep shit.
I'm just saying that's the realization I came, and that's basically what it is. Like, it took only, almost 40 minutes for us to come up with that. But that's just what it is, and it's sad to say. And we, if we practice I don't know, go to church more or something, practice the weight, whatever you got to do for yourself.
I feel like this.
Because, Fantasia...
Treat people like you want to be treated. Bottom line. I mean, and that's, as corny as that sounds, and I know everybody in this world has heard it and probably said it themselves, but if you really think about it, relationships could be so much better and so much easier if you just treat people like you want to be treated. But if you cheat on your partner, just think about it. Would you want her to cheat or him to cheat on you? Think about that shit.
And I'm just saying, like, from a good girl's point of view, we get, like, really down and say, like, we're not going to find anybody or whatever the case is.
It does.
For the most, it does. Trust me. I know it does.
But it's not just, don't put it off on women, because men get fucked in the head too.
No. Men. I'm saying, like, the good guys and the good girls. Let's say the good guys and the good girls. We all, especially after being in a relationship for a long time, we sit here and say, ain't nobody going to want me. I'm not good enough. Blase, bloom, whatever. But we also don't, how should I put it? We're very, when we think like that, it's because I feel, my opinion, we're also hopeless romantics. So we want to move on to the next thing so that we can find our happily ever after. I was looking at an interview that Fantasia did, and she said, that's how I got my husband. Everybody's seen this scandal that I was with this other guy, and I had this scandal with my baby daddy, and I was dating this person's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so she was like, what I had to do is I had to sit back as a hopeless romantic, and I had to sit back as a single woman, and what we talked about last time, trying to practice a fast from whatever that was screwing with me, fast from the sex, or the alcohol, whatever was putting me back, focus myself back into my music and my family and my kid. And once I did that, and she said, all I did was pray, and I asked God, can you give me something that you want from me, not what I want for myself.
That's from the message you sent to us.
Almost.
Yes.
Yeah, you watched it.
I did.
Yes. And so,
sorry,
but that was an interview that Fantasia did, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to practice the same thing. And she said, once I talked to God, I said, give me what you want from me, not what I want for myself. Because when we all, when we talk to the Father, God Almighty, we always try to rush stuff. We always try to say what we want, or we always try to take care of the situation, but it's not our situation to take care of. And so being a good girl, a good guy, like I said, most of the times we are hopeless and romantic, so we try to rush into the next situation, or we try to go out and find people just to fill the void of that person that screwed us over, or that find that void that the person who we were with for years, and we try to find a new love so we can have companionship.
Just to fill the void.
Just so we can have, a date. Just so we could, whatever. And it don't work like that. God is going to be on God's time. And so that was said to say, that good girls and guys do not finish last.
That's right.
We're going to have the last laugh.
We just have our moment to shine.
Yes.
We just have to wait for our opportunity.
Our opportunity,
moments,
exactly.
Our
and we are going to be on top, and we're going to have everything that we wanted. Everything because that we hope for.
Took that time to focus on ourselves and got our shit together.
Right.
And let the man upstairs handle his part instead of trying to handle his part.
Hallelujah.
So, you got a little church in on Sunday.
Yes,
you got
on
a little
Sunday.
But I mean, we had fun with you guys this season. It was great. Yay. We appreciate the people who listened in. We appreciate the people who started following Instagram,
Facebook, commenting,
everything. Like Mecca said in the beginning, season 2 is 2 weeks away. We are definitely going to come back with some fun stuff, fun topics, even deeper topics.
We're going to have guests.
We're going to, like I said, we're both travel junkies, so we definitely are going to, broadcast probably from different places. There's going to be video. Yes. You're going to see our faces more. And what else?
We're actually trying to work on maybe a little social meetup so we can see our listeners and
we want you guys to meet us. We want to meet y'all. I mean,
and clink some drinks.
Of course, cocktails.
Cocktails and cupcakes.
Of course, the 2 C's.
And talk and network. We're open to more business opportunity as well as just the social part of meeting our fans and our listeners, our followers.
And incorporating more things than just our, our topics and stuff like that we do on Sunday. We're going to try to do more style segments because we both are into the fashion world. And we also want to do more lifestyle segments to get people, inspired to, eat better, to live healthier lives. Just tips. So come back in 2 weeks to Season 2 of the Coffee Comment. And again, we thank you
so much. Because when I came up with this, I did not know if we would even have 3 listeners. So thank you. Thank you. And we will see you, talk to you guys in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.